Peace, love, and creativity to all the creative natives, man. I want to welcome y'all back to Creative Knowledge TV Live, man. It's Tuesday, and I got some more brothers in the building. Got my brothers here, and we're just gonna do a build. Y'all see what's going on. Y'all see the title. Y'all know the topic, man. We finna get it cracking. So I'm gonna just start by introducing the brothers. Let them introduce themselves. Actually, me. I'm Jelahi. Creative Knowledge TV. Subscribe if you're not already. If you're new here, hit that like button. Let's go, man. We finna get it in.
I'm Hip Hop Historian. Follow me at Hip Hop Historian on Instagram. Hit me up there and let's get this bracking, bro. That's it.
A 11 Life in the Realm, host of Just Zayn, aka Abdul Jabbar, also owner of BLAK Apparel. Go follow the Instagram page and subscribe to the YouTube, man. Shout out to the brother for setting this up. Let's get it.
We want to start with just a little question, man, to kick this off, fellas. What do you think is the biggest lesson we should learn from this situation? Um, because I feel like with this situation, man, this kind of shows that brothers are not truly in themselves, not being authentic. They're not actually going after what they want. You know what I mean? I think this brother is a self-proclaimed, dating guru. You know what I mean? I know he didn't work this way up through the ranks, so I definitely want to give him credit for that. This is not to tear down the brother or tarnish his image. I think he is a relationship coach, and he's kind of showing that even as an expert, relationships are tough. Relationships are hard, especially marriage.
Preach.
You know what I'm saying? So I think we kind of need to really look deeper into this situation and kind of refer back to some of his old content as well when he's saying, the relationship will be great if the man just does this and men. And if, I think he had a dictum where he said, if you a man that cheats on your wife, you should never be respected again. So, what I'm saying? In this case, this is super,
That's the problem is that
super crazy.
he goes in, he feeds off of people that do the shit that he's doing. You know what I'm saying? And then a majority of his audience is not married either. So he's kind of beating a dead horse. I mean, not saying that, what he's saying in his content is not valuable or informative, but it's one of them things where you got to walk it like you talk it, man. I think that if he was more, like you said, Jay, if he was more authentic with his content, it wouldn't even be that bad. He could brush this shit off, man. But when you put up that
Major
image
fact.
and you
Major
and
fact.
you make it a standard and you really market off of it,
Yo.
you can't have that kind of slippage. Not saying that he doesn't have the right to make mistakes, but if that was something that he would have even mentioned in his upbringing to the status that he has now in the YouTube community and even to the black community too, um, it wouldn't be as bad if he had mentioned before, like I have a problem with cheating, or if he had said it is hard to be faithful, it can be hard to faithful. That's different, but it's almost like yeah, like
Man.
I
He
said, he
man,
he
he a
he would
clown,
knock
bro.
down brothers that
He a
that
clown.
Yeah,
is
what say
doing this
you,
shit.
True? What do you think
Yo,
we can learn, True?
so like here's the thing, right? I'm married, right? I've been married for almost going on 9 years right now, bro. And marriage is hard. It's the hardest thing you ever going to do as a man. Because not only do you have to give up be looking out for yourself, you have to start looking out for a family. And the thing is, he got married on a weak foundation. He got married because he got a woman pregnant. You know what I'm saying? And he got married because of his reputation of being the perfect man, right? And the thing is, he tell black men to be accountable, but you're not being accountable when you dismissing it, bro. Like you're saying that you didn't sleep with the girl. Obviously, bro, you clacked them cheeks, dog. Like you know you did. Like let's not sit up in here and pretend that. And then on top of that, you gonna drag your wife on camera thinking that's gonna fix the situation. All he's trying to do is protect the bag, bro. Think about this, right? You a dating coach, right? You making millions of dollars by selling books, videos, doing events, doing whatever you can do to bring in money, right? You got a big, massive following too, right? It's gonna be women throwing their panties at you because of that alone, right? And then you factor in the fact that you weren't faithful. It's three different types of cheating, bro. It's emotional, it's actual cheating, and it's cheating without even like saying nothing about it. Like, and that's still emotional cheating, right? Even if he was emotionally cheating with this woman, he was wrong because that shit is just as bad as fucking a bitch, if in my opinion. Because when you give a woman your emotions, you're giving a part of yourself, bro. And honestly, the worst part about it is that he's trying to say like he didn't do anything, that he just kind of like passing this shit on to other people. But the problem is that people took his words word for word, value for value, right? And at the end of the day, when you look at someone like that, they're being a false prophet, bro. They're being a false idol. We have enough of those. We got rappers, we got politicians. He's another black man that was a part of the system making other black men look bad. When in all honesty, his marriage was hard, bro. Going through almost getting divorced is super duper hard, man. I've never been there, but even thinking about it is making me feel empty inside. Because when you with somebody so long and they're not in your life, you wind up missing out on them. And he's saying that he came to God, bro. It's cool to come to God, but it's even better to be honest in the first part of it.
Man, niggas only come to God when they get caught up,
They
man.
only
But
come to
let
God
me
when they get
okay,
caught, bro.
cause we
They
gonna
only
go
come
into
to
that.
God
We
when they
gonna
get
go
caught,
into
bro.
that. We gonna go
That's
into
that
that.
prison
No, look,
relationship, bro.
we gonna go into that. We gonna go into that because that's a whole nother sector, bro. Because
Bro, it's
that's
a
like
cake. It's a cake. It got
that's
layers.
petty. That's petty. This man said he went to God, Joe. So no, I kind of wanna piggyback off both of you guys' point because you made a key point, and I didn't even know that. True that he married her from having kids.
Bro, it's a cake, bro. And here's the icing on the cake, though, bro. The chick that he was messaging was somebody he was trying to get with before he got on when he was broke, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like he's saying like, oh, value your woman. You're supposed to value your woman, bro, but you're not. But you're supposed to also be level-headed and logical in your marriage. You know what I'm saying?
Yo. So I want to say peace to Eli Soul, man. Peace, KVA.
Peace, brothers.
Let me
Love
know.
you,
Let me
man.
know if you want to join in, broski. So I want to go with that point because, man, again, so that's kind of being forced into a relationship rather than actually choosing
Cause
your
of the
relationship.
bag, bro. It's cause the
You know what I'm
bag.
saying?
It's
And
cause of the
then,
bag.
yeah, hell
Bro,
yeah,
it's all about money, bro. Like I always tell people this.
facts,
Like we in
facts.
America, bro. It's always about that capitalism, fam. And these women out here are really feeding on that shit because they really believe that niggas are supposed to just do whatever they want them to do without without giving nothing back in return. Like when you get married, you become one with that person, bro. In my marriage, me and my wife, every step we take is together, bro. Because it has to be like that. That's our foundation is that even when other people outside our marriage is telling us that ain't a good idea, we move how we want to move because we married, bro. He letting all these outside people in his marriage, which is public America, and now you gotta own up to that shit. You gotta own up to your lust. You gotta own up to all the things you say that black men already are and you weren't. Cause you 6'5", you think you some god or whatever, bro. Whatever you think you are, you can tell that he's a psycho, bro. He got like a bad complex. Just the way he was looking at that camera,
Yeah,
I almost fell for it, bro. But when we start going back to that book,
Yeah.
The book has nothing to do with what happened.
Yeah.
He had that live stream playing 2 weeks before the book even launched, bro.
Exactly.
Like,
Nah, I
the
mean,
bag, bro. It's about
and
the
I
bag.
definitely agree. And I mean, I just think that's bad. That's still bad for publicity, bro, because you're embarrassing your woman. Like, look how uncomfortable she looked. That's why I'm trying to get this video up here so we can. I'm trying to get. I
She
don't want
looks
to get a
super
copyright
uncomfortable,
strike though.
bro.
But yeah, she looked super uncomfortable.
She
You
like
could
she in
tell.
a hostage
You could
situation.
tell. Hold on, he had to have her unprepared because she wouldn't have agreed to that shit if he like came to her 2 weeks ago. Like, yeah, get your
Slow
answer
down, bro.
ready.
Back
You know what I'm
up.
saying?
So let me say that live stream he had playing. If you go to his page, he had a live stream playing, right? He tried to bring her on camera doing the live stream, bro. But she was not going, fam. She did not want to be on.
Oh, I like, bro. I'm telling you.
She
And
didn't want
then,
to be on the camera.
and then again, like with the whole situation, do you think that? Okay, so they say like as long as you've been in a marriage, if you cut it in half, like at the halfway mark is when the problems really started. So if they've been married for 4 years, that means the infidelity. He been cheating and having this problem. He been not wanting her for 2 years, man, and he wasn't man enough
It
to
no,
actually,
it
you know what I'm
started
saying,
before.
say
It
it.
started before they got married, bro. Because
You
think
think
about it,
so?
right? Like think about it when you was a young buck, right? You got like think about when you first got like your car and all that, right? The first thing that happened is, bro, is that all of a sudden you got access to this whole world. Imagine going from being broke to making hundreds of thousands, then millions, right? He was married before. He was married when he had success, bro. So it was before. Because if he doing this out of wedlock, right? He's such a Christian, right? This is what I'm trying to say, right? You're doing this out of wedlock. You was out here cracking cheeks before that, bro. Before you got married to have the baby, then you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, where you go?
I don't know. He be dipping out of his own show, but I think that because he wasn't he saying in the last stream that he made up this unrealistic like non-matched up timeline when he did the
Bro, it
live
was it
stream.
was a fake
It
timeline, bro. It
was
was
it
all
was it
fake.
was terrible. So
His PR team put together something for him real quick. Don't say this, address this, and address that. Bro, like that's the first thing, like the first thing a man that cheat do, they go to God, bro. That's the first thing they do. The first thing a nigga do when he cheat is be like, I'm a changed man because of God. Come on, bro. You can't. I don't even really believe in God, bro. But if you gonna sit up there and that's your back end, you said he wrote a book, biblical based, right? You're not supposed to cheat on your wife, bro. It's simple. And
so do y'all y'all
the thought of cheating is a sin. The thought of it, thinking about it is a sin, bro. So oh man, like I always knew he was I knew he was full of shit, bro.
But y'all see how it's making a mockery of the woman and
Yes,
God for real.
it is, bro.
And
It's
it's
making a
still
mockery.
trying to keep the
It's making a
man on
mockery
top.
for sure. And I'm gonna tell you
okay?
what's
So
happening, bro.
with
He
that
gonna make even
said,
more
though,
money. He gonna make more money.
Go ahead, AK.
I was gonna say with that said, like let's kind of compare this to the Jada and Will thing. Now the brothers, so guys kind of joke around or don't be joking about kind of like how Future is the king of this shit, just like dogging women. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of these women, if not all of them, know what they dealing with before they start engaging and dating around with him. The thing is though, he is different because he's not married. But with people like Mr. Jackson and Will, notice how again it's still some shit that is more shit that splits up the men and women. You know that the women to praise Jada, yes, sis, do your shit, but the fellas are like, brother, you lame as it. You know what I'm saying? So is there really a double standard to it, or do we just kind of just stick to our own sexist shit, you know, do the men just
It's kind of a double standard, bro. I'm gonna tell you why, right? I read this quote, and it was this it was this it was these two it was this young guy. He asked a philosopher. He said, how come how come it's a double standard, right? Pretty much. How come men can go ahead and do what they want to do, but women can't? All right. So a key that opens up a lot of boxes, right, is valuable, right? But a key that can open up to any lock is not valuable, right? So that's what you got to remember, okay? So because all of this boils back down to like ancient times, right? The more pure a woman was, quote unquote, the more likely she was to have children by that one guy, because there was no way to determine the sex of the baby, right? So the thing that was protected was women's virtue. So when you get into modern times, you think about how it's encouraged for women to be, hoes and shit. Like, let's just keep it real. Like, to be hoes. It's encouraging for you to be nasty and not conservative, or not just save it for your man, which you should be doing. But whatever you do with your man is up to you. But if you want to do what you want to do, right? And the whole thing is, when you think about the very core of what feminism is about, it's about equality. It's not about equality. It's about taking down the patriarchy, which is the man, right? Quote unquote. So when you get in these situations where a man like Derrick Jaxn is doing what men are supposed to do, and that's conquer, and a woman isn't doing it, it's a double standard, because we thinking we don't care about the fact that he cheated. That's not what we care about that. But we care about the fact that he's been preaching something and doing the complete opposite of it. That's the issue that people are having with him. Because he said
I
he was
agree.
separated, all this other
I
shit.
agree. I
So
agree.
like, so if he was just a normal nigga who was giving, if he was Kevin Samuels, right? If you call Kevin Samuels cheating on a woman, would it matter? No, because Kevin Samuels isn't saying he perfect, right? So you gotta dismantle that from the very beginning. So that's really what all this boils down to, is double standards. If you want to, because the woman was doing it, right? We would say that, damn, she fucked up, she a hoe and he a clown. Just like you're saying, bro. Just like homie was saying, like, that's exactly what he was saying was 100% right. But what you have to realize is that you have to value the words that people are saying, right? You got to read between the lines. The timeline he gave you was sketchy at best, bro. It was sketchy. It wasn't even a legit timeline. It just sounded like some made up copy and paste bullshit. Something that my kid can come on with, bro. Like, it wasn't even legit. If he was honest, and he said, "Look, I fucked up. I gave bad advice, and I didn't live by my advice. So now going forward,
Might
that's what I'm
not
gonna
have
do."
heard the
Like,
name
that's all he had to
Derrick
say.
Jaxn.
There go that clown.
Go ahead. I'm finna put up
Yeah,
this
go
part of
ahead,
this
go ahead,
video
bro.
real quick, y'all, just cause I gotta let people see just how scripted and what I'm saying,
PR team, bro. PR
disrespectful
team is
to
in
both of
crisis
them
mode,
this
bro.
look, y'all. And then again, they threw God in it, y'all. And this is my point with it, y'all. Men and women, this is when you have to stop trying to be famous so much. This is when being famous bites you in your ass, right? Because he probably do want to be a simp nigga that just draw every woman in and fuck them and dip. You know what I'm saying? Bag them and tag them. And he can do that if he was just a regular nigga. They'd just be like, he ain't shit or whatever. But now that, like I said, you have this image in the media, and the fact that you felt you had to still keep your relationship public is this by giving a public apology that showed that you cheated in itself, just because you felt that you had to answer back to it.
Dude
You
ain't
know what I'm
never
saying?
had his lady that close until he had to
Come
like
on,
own up to
bro.
some shit that he did, bro. Like even
Come on.
motherfuckers joking how hard he holding her hand and shit, bro. Like
Right, right.
he know that he didn't want to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? But that 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 simping him, oh, let's get this clout. Not to mention this motherfucker selling the book right now too. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like
yeah,
that's just anything for clout, bro.
yeah.
Bro,
I hope.
Play that,
let
run
me
that
just say,
clip.
let me just
I'm
say one more
finna.
thing, bro.
I'm
Like
finna. Hold
before you roll
on.
the clip.
Let me
This
see.
this is what happened, bro. Like, and here's the thing, man. This what makes it even worse, right? Everything the girl, how he got fucked up is that the girl was playing. She was plotting. He's making it sound like she was plotting the whole time, bro. He sent the girl that he was cheating on off, fam. That's what happened. He sent the raw, bro. He was like, I don't want to be with you no more. Like, he decided that he didn't want to mess with her no more because he got what he wanted out of it, and that's why the girl
Right,
mad, bro, because he ghosted her. Like,
right, right.
he don't treat women right at all, bro. He talking about
Which
how
will always happen. You know what I'm saying? Like that's gonna always happen if you dip out on a bit. You know what I'm saying? But all right, I'm finna throw this up here, y'all.
The truth is, and I'm saying it here now, is that Derrick Jaxn was involved with other women outside the marriage. And by involved, I want to be clear, I'm not talking about just casually kicking it, maybe a lunch or something like that. I'm talking about as serious as sex to sexual flirtation.
Hold on, bro. Hold on, man. Do you see how this brother trying to make it sound like it's not what it is? Like this nigga trying to use all type of
That's what
French
I'm
words and
saying,
shit.
bro. He reaching
Hold
around
on.
this shit.
Hold on. He talking in fourth person and shit. He saying Derrick Jaxn, the singer, did this last week. Come on, Joe.
And she's sitting there like, bro,
Oh
that's
no.
embarrassing as fuck.
No, Joe.
That shit is so embarrassing, bro. Like how dare you? It don't make you no
Oh
more of a man
no,
doing that
black
shit neither.
man. See, and this is why it ain't white people that's the problem. I don't want to hear shit about slavery, you dummies. I don't want to hear no more about none of that shit when we embarrassing our families like this,
come
brother.
on, man, come
But
on,
hold
bro.
on, let me
You
keep
can't, you
going,
can't, you
man.
can't throw slavery. You can't just say that, bro.
Bro, yes, you can.
No, you can't.
This nigga
This is
throwing.
two different things, bro.
Hold
Him
on, bro.
embarrassing himself
He
and his
throwing
family.
Chinese words in to instead of just saying I cheated, Joe. This nigga saying I relegated.
Bro, he's one,
Yeah.
bro. He's one black man, bro. It's like that's a whole different thing, bro. Roll the
I
clip.
already know. Hold on.
And meeting up and that kind of thing. I'm saying this publicly, not because I'm, married to you guys. First and foremost, I'm accountable to God. Then I have to be accountable to my wife, in which we've already had this conversation. I've already told her literally everything. I've given her basically a roll call list. If I've said hello to a woman in the last 12 years of me knowing her, she knows about it. But now that it's been made,
This nigga said he put God before his woman, bro. He said first God, then the woman. Like somebody that's I ain't even trying to get in all that, bro. Like it's like look at niggas. They put that over like actual physical presence, bro. Actual nourishment, man. It don't make
Hey,
any fucking sense. And she's
hey,
cool with it though.
and she cool with it. And hold on, okay. My brother Soul said a great point. He said that's why men have to wait to get married. 25 to 30 is too young to get married. Men don't understand that marriage is a huge thing for women,
Bro,
especially if she sees you. Hold on, real quick, because I want to make a point to this. And I know y'all both in it, so this is gonna be a great point for y'all to go into as well. What I want to say to that is, so I agree to disagree only because, like you just said, yes, like this brother is probably what, like he 30 or something, so he's still a baby in the game, and he was preaching all that. Yes, if you do this for your woman and give her 12 massages a day and do this and that, and your marriage will go perfectly. But when as you can see, when they started talking about their relationship, and even if you check out his books and things, and when he talks about their relationship, about her, not being pleasing anymore in the bed, about wait, it's the same issues that we find to have, we see, but he's an expert, right? He's a counselor, and she's still not changing for him. So why haven't he been changed his content up to say, hey, even if you're the simpiest simp of all simps, marriage and all that is not, because once you're tricked into that, not tricked, but once you're in that bondage, she has no incentive to grow anymore. You have to, as the man, because you got to keep providing. Providing has to stay around, but nurturing, that's still a choice. You know what I'm saying? So that's my point into it. But go ahead,
bro. So like, as the only married man on this panel, bro, I'm gonna just tell y'all young bucks like one thing, fam. Like,
no, my brother AK engaged.
Oh, you engaged? Okay, bro. So
yes,
you kind of
sir.
know, like, you got to get married first, bro. Give me 2 years and we can have this conversation. Like, here's the thing, bro.
Oh, bro.
Nah, that's facts. That's what they do say, though. That's facts. They
bro,
do
like, you got to give it 2 years and we can have this conversation. Okay, look. I got married at 22, right? Let me tell you something, bro. I fucked enough. Okay? Like, when I got married, bro, it was enough for me. Okay, like, honestly, because I'm gonna tell you one thing, man. If you find you a good woman that values you and that wants to see you grow and grow with you, it is willing to let you. Because when I first got married, bro, I was not ready for marriage, right? But it made me grow into the man I am now, bro. So like, look, this is my crib, bro. This is my house, fam. I make 6 figures, dude, and I take good care of my family. When it comes to, it's nothing my family can ask for that I can't provide for them, because I was married, bro. Before that, I had no foundation. Like, I had an idea of what a man was, but I couldn't put the image together. You feel what I'm saying? I had to go through a lot of shit to get here, but I'm here because of my marriage and because of my wife being in my corner. You know what I'm saying? Because she could have left. I ain't had no money. I was broke, but she held me down through all of that. So when you got a good woman, bro, you gotta definitely
But look,
hold on to
King,
that
you
woman.
got to give yourself the credit though too, because you got support
Because I worked
system.
on it, bro. I
Yeah,
worked on
exactly.
myself.
Hold on, AK, make that point,
I
boo.
worked on
You
myself, bro. I worked on myself so much to become a better person, bro. And the thing is, trust me, I know why we sin where we sin. Because I put this family on my back. I LeBron us to this motherfucking situation, bro. Countless times.
I'm ready to get married because I already figured out. I don't have it mapped out step by step, but at my age and at this point in time, I have it. I have a goal to the kind of man that I want to be, and that's
There
for
you
me to
go,
work
bro.
on. So
There you
for
go,
her
fam.
to kind
You
of,
gotta work towards that
be
end.
able to
100%.
not say give up
100%.
herself, not give up everything she wants to do and she loves, but
Of
for
course,
her
bro. Never,
to be
bro.
able
I
to
never gave
give
up on
a
my
piece
dreams.
of her life and her time and to allow me to do that is something that I don't want to expect from anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Especially when I know that this is this is the start of our foundation. I got mine. Like that's how I felt like I was ready to. I knew I was ready was because I had the foundation for me first, and it don't mean having the biggest crib, all the money, the cars, and all of that.
100%, bro.
You know,
100%. You
it's
got
it's it's about
because
having morals and
yeah,
principles
100%. If you don't
and
got the
discipline
morals,
and things
it
like
won't
that.
work, bro. It won't work.
Facts at all, and even in the relationship too. You can't stick by and allow certain shit. That was a good point that my mother had brought up a point on that too, and she said you can't tell you can never say what someone else should or shouldn't put up with in their marriage, and
Mm,
that's a huge point because
1,000%, bro.
we all live
So
different
so so
lives,
yeah.
and we
So yeah.
Hold on. So
100%, bro.
let me ask this then, brothers, because those were both great points, man. And two different perspectives, but it all connected into one big point. And so I want to ask then, because I heard True say something about, okay, like marriage is the foundation. Like when you're young, like it shows you how, or relationships, period. It does being with a woman truly can't. I mean, of course, you learn aspects of being a man. Hold on. Does you learn aspects of being a man by being in a relationship or being in a marriage? But does that give you that true foundation of, okay, I am solidified as a man because you're married, and to the point of, see, I think marriage is, you just can't make that choice to leave. It's literally that bondage of, that legal bondage of, you can't leave because one person isn't growing. Like it's making each other both grow. I mean, I'm not in that yet, but I would think I would have to look at it as that, like, it's forcing us both to grow, bro. Because again, if you're not continuously trying to be what I want, but you're continuously asking for what you need, you know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Mm-hmm.
Answer my bad. Go ahead.
I'm gonna let the younger brother go first, and I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say after him.
Yeah, I would say it's more of kind of like Jay said, if we end this together, if you have to already see that this person is doing the growth and the growing by themselves, and that they can kind of assist and accommodate for the kind of growth that you have, And the old saying is that you my booger, I picked you, and shit like that. You have to stick with that if you're going down that marriage route. A lot of guys think that, especially nowadays, that marriage is, damn, this the same coochie for the rest. Like, I can't get no other, and that's all they revolve it around. You know what I mean? And I'm am I ready for all the smoke for marriage and to fight for marriage? I would say so right now. I don't think that we will ever put each other in a point to where we feel like it's either me or this other person, or you should never feel like. And it may be at a point, any situation can happen where you kind of, something happens and the other person is kind of playing catch up to things like that. But like bro said, that's the best part of the foundation, is that that person is in your corner, and that no matter what happens, they can hold it down while you build yourself back up, and continue to do what you need to do to sustain for yourself. Because I think that's why marriages fail, is that people stop taking care of themselves and start leaving it up to the other person. And a lot of that is men too, because we feel like we have to be the providers financially all the time, and be the providers for kind of the vibe and the tone of the house, which we are. But um I think we really learn to grow when we kind of take a back seat to that, and learn to just not disconnect, but stay in tune with ourselves, and also knowing when the proper time to connect in the home is. You can go ahead with your rhetoric though, bro. He said, funny how
Nah, my
Derrick
brother,
hasn't mentioned his kids not one time.
I agree 100% with everything you saying, man. I couldn't have said it better myself. Because I'm gonna tell you the truth. Honestly, man, when you realize, here's the thing, right? Marriage is not a bondage, right? Because let's face it, bro. Divorce is 60% right now. 60% of people that's married is getting divorced because of this pandemic, right? Divorce lawyers are so busy that they can't take on new cases. Like, what I do for a living is involved calling businesses, right? All the divorce lawyers, anything to do with divorce is oversaturated. The courts, all of that. The point is, bro, is that if you are married, right, you can't get married without some type of foundation in good morals. If you get married for the wrong reasons, it doesn't last. It you run into a wall, right? And just to bring your point even more further, bro. Marriage is not it's not it doesn't make you a man, because you can be a man without marriage. You don't have to be married. It doesn't make you a man. It makes you, it's a foundation, bro. That's really what I'm gonna keep saying. It's a basement to build your house upon. Because if you start with a good marriage, a good partner, you can get through you can weather the worst storms, bro. I've been through evictions. My dad died on my birthday 2 years ago, bro. Like, in the left side of my face fell apart. My wife was in a hospital in 2018, bro. If I wasn't married, if I didn't have that foundation, we didn't have each other, we wouldn't have got through. Like, I don't know what else I could say that made me appear. Now, let me make something really clear. I appreciated my marriage before that happened, but after I went through it and I came out on the other side of it, I had so much more respect for it. I valued it more, if that makes any sense. Watching my father die, not being able to see him when he died, or bury him, or not having the money to do that, it woke his son in me because, men, like, there's a saying, men men live twice. They they live before they they live twice. When you live once when you actually realize you're just going through life. You actually live when you realize you only got one life to live. When I realized I only got one life to live, bro, I woke up. Something just snapped inside of me, man. And I don't know, without my marriage, I wouldn't be the man that I am now because of the things I went through in my marriage. That's the point I'm making. Now, you can be a man because you have to be a man to take care of yourself and take care of your family, regardless of what a woman does. You can be a man without a marriage. But the point is, when you have a good partner, which you guys both sound like you guys got good partners. I know that both of y'all. I know that Jerm got a good partner because he been with her a long time, bro. Fam, you got a good
Facts.
partner, bro. It doesn't matter what your situation is, whether it's married, whether you're a girlfriend, whatever. I'm not telling you what you should do with your life. What I'm saying is that marriage is more than a piece of paper. It's the foundation of generational wealth. It's the foundation of your affairs being in order, because when you die or she dies, your kids inherit the property a lot easier compared to if you weren't married. If you're one single unit, you leave all these things for your descendants when you die. So that's what I'm saying. Marriage is valuable. It's valuable not only as a piece of paper, but it's valuable as an institution. It's valuable as a foundation, and it's almost pragmatic to be married and not be married. If that makes any sense. That's kind of where I'm at on that question.
Okay. Nah, I definitely would say I agree 100%. Me not being a man that's not married just yet, but I have the mentality of marriage, or just like, that manhood piece of, hey, I'm gonna take care of someone who take cares of me. I'm gonna make sure I look out for someone who supports me. And I'm even that way with my brothers. I'm even that way with myself. I'm that way with my family. You know what I mean? Like, I think we got to get the idea of marriage out of our head, just in a way of like it's tailored towards just a woman, even though that's the true definition of it. But I'm saying
It don't have to be, bro.
right
It don't
now,
have to be,
that's what I'm saying. I'm kind of like
bro. It
saying we
don't.
can kind of
It don't
widen it
have
up,
to be.
because
100%, bro. I'm agreeing with you.
just being in a relationship for a while, it kind of, like my brothers and them said, like, yeah, you're a man
Hey, he's
here.
funny, bro. He said he didn't mention his name now.
Nah, he didn't. I'm actually gonna go back to the video. So you're a man on this side, and then what you actually learn from building with a counterpart, because again, there's nothing more difficult than getting two souls to agree upon one thing. And so we kind of got to understand that you're taking two different planets and colliding them together. You know what I mean? Like, that's gonna take destruction and construction. That's gonna take reconstruction. You know what I mean? So we got to understand that nothing is perfect, and this brother was portraying a perfect image that never should have been. We have to understand as men that you learn from your ladies just like they learn from us, and everything is reciprocity. Everything is the laws of my eye. We still got to live by that. I know y'all ain't, what I'm saying, conscious and black power no more, but you feel me? Let me see where we at on this video real quick, y'all.
public.
Did we
It's
answer the question,
important that I
sir?
first off let you guys know I do not stand by those actions. I don't want to encourage anybody to do that. And then secondly, I know that I cannot build a platform preaching certain things, preaching against certain things, and then in my real life live contrary to that for any amount of time or any length of time to any extent and think that I can't be held accountable.
There is no justification for bringing other women into our marriage on any level, and it was unacceptable, and it's not something that I tolerate or that we tolerate moving forward. And when I've been flooded again with messages and these things and about, I need to leave or why haven't I left, and the answer is, when I found out about it, I left. I did not hesitate or waste time to do so. I did not come back until I seen a shift and a change in his mentality.
Whose idea was it to go live?
It was my idea. I said, we're going to have to go live about this, right?
Okay.
Because you guys don't know me. You don't know me. You never see me. You don't know my mannerisms or anything like that. And I needed to be able to speak for myself.
I've never.
Why he ain't tell her like get dressed or nothing?
Bruh, he got on her boat.
That speaks volumes right there that he don't even care about how she looked to these millions of people that he reaching out to, bro. Like, this is why it was such a fucking petty apology, because he literally grabbed her off the couch, out the bed, and like, we gotta do this video.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly what he said, okay? That's what he said, okay? He was like, we got to do this video, right? Come on, bro. And then, so let me ask y'all brothers this, man. So because y'all know his content finna transition to holier than thou. So now it's finna be God is, what I'm saying? This is the same thing that happened with Steve Harvey. So I want to ask, do y'all think he should change his content over to I wouldn't necessarily say he have to change to the alpha stuff, but
he should change his content to I think what a good business move would be. I think he should keep doing it, and he should change it to kind of rebuilding to how and it's hard saying this, but maybe some content on the growth and kind of discussions that they have amongst one another. Again, like she said, y'all don't see me, don't know none of my mannerisms or nothing. So we can say whatever we want about her. He clearly don't care about her representation at all. We see this, that he don't have her in the videos, and when she is in one, she's looking like that. You know what I'm saying? So he needs to have some content to where he's like, okay, we're doing this now. This is what we're working on. We started communicating more, or we started going out more, and maybe we put our phones down for a week or something like that. He should really, if he loves this woman and if he's true to his word on his content, he should kind of, maybe, and not for the whole time neither, he should kind of revolve it around kind of proving to people that he is that guy with his woman.
Yeah. You just predicted exactly what's going to happen next, bro. She's going to be in his videos. I'm gonna tell you, I'm predicted. I'm gonna tell you exactly what's going to happen. He's gonna write a book about what happened. Okay. His wife is going to get her own social media page, bro. That's the worst you ever gonna see her again. Okay. The third thing that's gonna happen is this, right? Is that they're going to have their own channel together. They're going to be posting Christian stuff, and he's going to make a bigger bag, bro. The
Christian audience.
They're going to get all the struggling, dusty baby mamas that sit in the back of the church. They got 3 baby daddies, and they born again Christians again, bro. That's a large audience, man. Like, why do you think black church never? You ever seen a black church that's closed down, bro?
In my life,
never, man.
Black businesses close faster than black churches.
But as soon as they open that joint back up, bro, the bag is coming, man. They're gonna go after that Christian audience, because that black Christian audience is hungry. They love a redemption story, man.
So let me ask y'all this:
we love a redemption story.
What does this kind of say about the women and how gullible they are to be hyping this brother
They
up for
want
years.
the night. They want
You know
the
what I'm
right night.
saying?
It
Yeah.
shows like I've always said, motherfuckers just want a symbol of shit. They just want symbols of change instead of actual change. You know what I mean? I think all the women that have ever sold into any of the shit that he be spilling out of his mouth need to hold him
Right.
accountable and actually want to see some change. And even in themselves too, they should start really looking at the kind of people that they listen to and almost look up to and take advice from. You know what I mean? This is maybe not as deep. This is like if you got a fitness trainer and you know that his absolute no is eating fast food, eating all that bullshit. But you catch him out on a Saturday and this motherfucker got a Whopper in his hand. You know what I'm saying? Now you like, bro, like, can I trust you now? Like, if you
Right.
pushing that shit on me, but on the
Right.
weekends you doing this. You know what I'm saying? I really hope this gets people to really pay attention to what they indulge in
Man.
and really learn to just listen to
All right.
even now, look at the messenger sometimes when you hear these messages, like Jay said in the beginning, it's not to discredit any of this brother's content. Generally, it's all valuable shit, but you have to look at who the source is, and it doesn't add up.
None of his content is valuable, man. I'm gonna tell you why, right? Because like, okay, look, check it out. Anybody, if let me give you a perfect example. Michael Jordan, right? At the height of his powers, right? His popularity, Be Like Mike, Gatorade, Tongue Out, 3 championships. They brought up his gambling to bring him down to earth. You feel what I'm saying? So the thing is, it was this handcrafted image that Michael Jordan was a saint. Everybody loved him. He was nice to everybody. But the thing is, Michael Jordan was a demon, bro. He drove you insane. If you weren't perfect every day, you didn't bring your best, he let you hear about it, right? You see that. Like, that's the type of dog he was, man. He drove some people to either being really great or really bad, bro. Like, that's how crazy he was. And that's what the book was about. That's what humanized Michael Jordan, right? Same thing with this brother, right? But the thing is, here's the key difference, right? Is that if you have a perfect image that's handcrafted by you, by other people, and they buy into this image, right? And when you buy a book or listen to a video of his, he's portraying black men as like these demonic animals that don't value women. 90% of us value women, right? But the thing is, a lot of women don't value men the way that we value them. You feel what I'm saying? And women want certain standards, but they don't want to meet any of a man's standards. Like, I'm supposed to just take what I get. I'm not supposed to get anything more than what I'm getting. Going to the point where what I was saying earlier, you don't have to be in a marriage that's completely tailored to a woman, per se, right? And the thing is, Derrick Jaxn marriage is tailored towards his audience.
Exactly.
That's who it's
Exactly.
for. So
Exactly.
anything that he said before that is null and void to me.
And that's my whole point with this is guys, man, go get what you want, whether that's the job you want, whether that's the body you want, whether
All
that's
of
the
that.
woman and wife you want, because you will end up saying one thing, you'll say and preach what you want,
100%.
but you know what I'm saying, when it all comes to push to shove, you won't have it. So let me show
Yeah.
you guys what I mean by that, because his wife looks like this, but the woman he cheated with, and I'm pretty sure it's others. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Somebody said his wife is a cool 5 at best. You know what I'm saying? So this is his shawty. Where is shawty at? This
Yeah,
is shawty.
I'm gonna ask you fellas,
Average at
what do
best.
y'all think? That's
This is
old. You
shawty.
gotta pick something newer.
Newer. Let me see. That's old. Let's see. Get that out the way. Shit, that's the newest one they got. What's his wife name? Like, see how we on there know
That's what
shorty?
I'm saying, bro. Like
Like,
nothing.
see what
And
I'm
when she
saying?
is out, that's what she
So,
got on.
so she looking like
Alright.
this. She normal hair, natural hair. He said he wanted it. She looked like she go to church, all that. but then he went to a filtered field, makeup, slim waist. Where's she at? Where's she at? Slim
That's her right
waist.
there.
Look like she ready to shake some ass or something.
She
You
ready
know what
to
I'm
run around.
saying?
Strip club interior.
This is why I say, y'all, like, men, go get what you want. This brother is 6'5", you know what I'm saying? Swollen shit. You know this nigga don't.
Bro.
I ain't gonna go there, Joe, cause I ain't like that. But
No,
okay,
but
this
it's
a
almost
nice
like
one.
imagine putting in all that work in the gym. You look great, you look good, and then not to downplay her or disrespect her either, but that's what you're coming home to. You know what I'm saying? Like,
All right, come on, bro.
1,000%, bro. And let me just say this, right? If you like, okay, if you get with some, it's two different instances where she's acceptable, right?
Right.
When I, bro, like, Jerm, you remember when I first met my wife?
Yeah, you can hear me? Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
yo, right?
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. That's all we have to say.
Still,
right? We gained weight together, bro.
Right.
We got like this together, fam. When I first met my wife, bro, she's still bad. I ain't sit up here and lie, but she's still bad. She's still bad, bro. But 19, bro.
Facts, bro.
You get like that.
People grow through, yeah.
You don't come home to that. You don't start there. You like
facts. I'm telling you.
Yo, like
so really, how motivational is he to her? Not that she got to follow his same routine and things like that, but ain't no way you love somebody like that, and you see them looking like that.
Give it 5 more years. They gonna milk this back and get divorced.
Yeah.
They're gonna turn this to a reality TV show.
I agree. And then that's gonna be his next book, kind of surviving divorce.
Right, surviving divorce.
Building yourself back up and shit.
Facts. And then he gonna get his own TV show. All this gonna do, he's opened up a whole new market to itself.
But this is what I'm saying. He's gonna start the Kevin Samuel content in a minute. You just have to give him like 2 years though. He's gonna start that type of content.
He would never have
he gonna be like, no matter what you do for these hoes, they not gonna I swear to God. I swear to God.
I doubt it, bro.
I don't think he would, because Kevin Samuels ain't got no dirt out on him like that.
Bro, he gonna be the anti Kevin Samuels, bro. He gonna be like, don't be like me. Use my example.
Yeah, like a Subway nigga. Like, these are my old jeans and shit.
Use my example. Use me like Jesus died on the cross. Like, I'm telling you how these brothers talk, bro. I grew up in church. Use me like Jesus when Jesus died on the cross for your sins or some crazy shit like that, bro.
So, man, this shit funny, Joe. But so before we close out, man, look, I want to play this clip one more time of this nigga talking in German and giving us German words to explain cheating, because that's hilarious to me.
The truth is, and I'm saying it here now, is that Derrick Jaxn was involved with other women outside the marriage. And by involved, I want to be clear, I'm not talking about just casually kicking it, maybe a lunch or something like that. I'm talking about as serious as sex, to sexual flirtation and meeting up and that kind of thing. I'm saying this publicly, not because I'm, married to you guys. First and foremost, I'm accountable to God. Then I have to be accountable to my wife, in which we've already had this conversation. I've already told her literally everything. I've given her basically a roll call list. If I've said hello. The truth is, and I'm saying it here now, is that Derrick Jaxn was involved with other women outside the marriage. And by involved, I want to be clear, I'm not talking about just casually kicking it, maybe a lunch or something like that. I'm talking about as serious as sex, to sexual flirtation and meeting up and that kind of thing. I'm saying this publicly, not because I'm, married to you guys. First and foremost, I'm accountable to God.
This nigga said he married to you guys. He said involved. And when I say involved, I mean me.
No, he didn't have to do that. Man,
you made it sound like he got called. Like,
right, like hold on. He said and meeting up and those type of things. Like he was just out, just meeting up with bitches some days, not even fucking them and shit, just like getting caught meeting up with them and shit.
That's
Right?
the
Come
thing. When
on.
I first heard about it, it was just this one woman, and it was a one time thing. You know what I'm saying? But then he got on there and started telling on himself. You know, like
My life.
listing all this shit that he was doing. You know what I'm saying? So how
That nigga said.
how do you get up there? Even again, same thing as Jada. How do you get up there and just like re-say them words? Like we know that you did that. Why do you think that anybody is thinking anything less than that?
If you listen real slow, he admitting to do it. He
Yeah.
admitting everything.
Yeah.
If you listen
Yeah.
real slow, like the way he said it,
Yeah.
like
He
come on, bro,
admitted
like
it.
he did it. He's saying he did it, bro. He's saying that he was.
He actually admitted it like a G. Like he like he didn't admit it up like forwardly, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No,
He
he
didn't
reached
say,
around that shit,
yeah, he
man.
reached
That
around it, but he said
he
it
did it
like
to
he's
point
still
that too
doing
late,
it.
bro.
Like he's saying it like he finna do that tomorrow. Like he like, you know, just like I'm talking about and explaining it, bro. And she's just
That's what
looking,
I'm saying.
man.
Like it's just casual. Like
Oh
it's just
man.
another day in the life of Derrick
Yeah,
Jackson. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
Cause
And
it
yeah.
then
is, bro.
she sitting next to him nodding like, yeah, you sure
It is another
was.
day.
Like
Sure was. Yeah. Come on, man. That's
it don't
crazy,
make no
man.
sense. What do this not again, we ain't here to judge nobody or expose nobody, but do y'all think that this says anything about her?
Hell yeah.
Bro, what she's saying, what it says is that she's about the money, bro.
Yeah.
She realized, let me tell you, she realized that
It's
the
crazy
women
that be
find,
worth it for some motherfuckers. That
bro,
headache, bro.
she gonna divorce and get everything, man. Like it's
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
That's true. That's true.
He trying to make sure it's enough for both of them before they actually go through with it. That's it.
Right.
Like,
Right.
bro, they're done, fam. This is the last time you ever gonna hear about any female with him, bro. Never again. Like it's never gonna come out again. He gonna be so layered behind the PR team. It's gonna be crazy.
That shit is sad, man. I really hope, with all jokes aside, that this does teach men to love their women better and love themselves even more first. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like when you're really comfortable with who you are and the shit that the activities you partake in and the people you be around, you don't do shit like that. And it's not saying that men don't have the urges, but that's part of the discipline. The man has to be the disciplined one. You know what I mean? I can't speak for women because they are the most complex creatures to ever walk the planet.
No,
But
they not, bro. They not complex.
yes they are.
No,
Come
they
on
not.
now, come on.
They,
You're married and you should know that.
bro, they simple, man. Y'all making it complicated. Y'all making it complicated,
I don't
bro.
think I see what you're saying. I don't think we make it complicated.
Yo,
I think
if
it's
you
very similar to them. I like women feel like, especially today, they feel like they don't have to do anything to get everything they want, versus men think that if we do this, we're gonna get everything that we want. Like we actually put some kind of action towards it. But there, you can't ever read a woman, bro, ever. You
ever
can catch
be,
a vibe, you know when your lady's upset and shit like that. But
you can't read a woman. Okay, all right. You can read a woman, bro. You can. I ain't saying you can read all women. Okay, you can read a woman.
I can read my woman, yeah.
Okay,
But
okay then.
as far as
You can
these,
read your woman, right? I can tell you
hmm
right now. When I go upstairs, my wife gonna ask me exactly what I was talking about. Now, she gonna like I already know my wife, bro. I know my wife, man. Like I know she gonna ask me like I'm supposed to be working out, right? I'm working out playing 2K. So I'm about to work after this.
But that's the exploration of the relationship in marriage, though, because
Yeah.
it should always be something new, and you don't know how they gonna
Oh,
take
it's
it when
lots of things.
something new
I'm
happens. You know what
surprised,
I'm
bro.
saying? It's different if you like.
But here's the thing, though, right? If it is right, if every day is new, it's never the same day, bro. It's always something to look forward to in my marriage. Like I'm fortunate for that. But what I can tell you, bro, is that you can't read all women. That's the problem. You just need to try to understand one woman. You feel me?
I don't think it's
And
a problem because not everybody needs to be read too. You know what I'm saying? Like
it,
with
right, that's true. But when you're in a marriage though, right, or in a
hmm
relationship, period. Let's not even say marriage. You have to know what your partner needs, bro. Like part of that, like it's nothing like when your woman got your game on for you in the shower running when you got back from a long day at the office or something like that. Little things like that, right? That's her reading your behavior and doing that for you, bro. Like when she bring you something to drink while you watching a game, that's her knowing you need a refill, bro. Like my wife do this shit for me all the time. I'm just saying, like
it make
it's
me think of this quote from Nipsey where he say you should be able to give your partner what they want without asking. Now
exactly,
there's a
exactly.
now there's a true and false to that.
And that comes from what, my brother?
Yeah, I feel you
Understand,
reading and
understand
understanding. I hear you.
that it comes from understanding. And the whole point of this is like this, right? You have to think about if part of a marriage is what is value, right? What's value? And the thing is that as a man, you have to continue to grow. Like Jeremy was saying, you can't be the same person. You have to evolve into something different. Me and my wife, we set different goals because we can do what we really want to do. Drink and travel,
Right.
dog. We want to drink and travel together. We want to have different properties in different states and different countries. We want to live a life, and we could do it if we do the things we got to do now. Like
hmm
it's looking forward to something, bro. Like marriage. There's it's good to be comfortable, but it's okay to be uncomfortable. We're trying to lose weight together. It's not just me who trying to lose weight or her trying to lose weight. We're doing this together. So it's new and it's always changing, bro. It doesn't have to be stagnant.
Word.
Like that's what I'm trying to get you to understand. Like you can't understand a woman, and there's things you're not gonna understand about it, bro. I'm not gonna sit up here and say I know everything about my wife, but I can get to the root cause of what's bothering her, if that makes any sense.
hmm
I don't gotta guess.
Yeah, you're right. It then definitely don't matter when it come to like other females either. You know what I'm saying?
Just your woman, bro. Just your woman.
Exactly.
You know when your woman needs some space. You know when your woman need attention. You know what your woman need, bro. Before she even needs
hmm
some time. If you really love her and you want her to be happy and you want a peaceful house, because women help with the peaceful side of things. Sometimes I ain't gonna say all the time, but part of being in a marriage, bro, is having a woman that can make your house a home, bro. Because let's keep it real. You live with your woman.
Yeah.
How much of the shit that is yours is actually in that house that you picked out?
As far as
But
like
see, I
furniture,
was just gonna say you kind of talking to some different niggas because like I got more of an artistic spirit too. True, you kind of know that. So like I got just
I
as
was gonna
many
say
like
as
pictures
far
and
as
plants and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
yeah.
bro. Yeah, 100%. Me, I don't care, bro. Like I'm like, whatever. You want pink walls, get pink walls. I don't care. Can I sit in this chair? Can I eat off this plate?
More
Does the
it's
door
more
work?
like if niggas had to leave, how much of that shit is you grabbing up out of there that you could be
Shit, just
like,
my clothes.
you know what I'm saying?
Just my clothes, bro. That's it. And that's if the motherfuckers fit after a couple months. That's what
Mm.
I'm saying, bro. Like as a man, bro, you gonna realize what you should fight over, what you should fight over. Like that's it's just certain shit I just don't fight about no more, bro. Like I'm like, whatever, man. I don't care. Do what you want to do. You want that? Go get it. You feel like something is up because I got that trust with her. Like I'm not saying that it's built overnight, but I got trust with my wife to know that she values my opinion. She ain't gonna do nothing to fuck me over, bro. That's kind of where I'm at in my life. Like,
So let me ask y'all this: you think his wife got her lick back, or you think she even?
Oh, bro, she got nuts in her mouth right now.
you said what? You said what?
I was saying you think she kind of got even. She had her fair share of men, or
Nah, no.
you don't think so?
I mean, I don't think that she got like. Here's the thing, bro. Like, I'm not finna really go into that because that's some stuff for her to talk about. That's her history. But it ain't been that many dudes, bro. That's from what I understand. Now, from what I know.
Nah, he's saying right now, like, you think she out fucking somebody else because he did this to her?
Oh, you talking about the other? I talking about my wife. Hold on.
Oh,
no,
hell
My bad,
no, bro.
my bad.
Yeah, I
hell
ain't
no.
Yes, it's a fact, bro. They got open marriage now. It's open. They just gonna be more secretive about it.
Right, but
They just know how to do it now, bro.
She getting pummeled right now,
right,
legs in the
look,
air.
now what if that's the next thing? This
That's what I
random
was
nigga, this
saying.
random nobody nigga, like, got a tape out, beating that
Yeah.
shit from the back. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna
Derrick
be like
Jaxn's
fucking
wife.
Derrick Jaxn wife, yeah, of my life. And it's because
Hey, bro,
it's gonna be all
said,
the breakdown. Oh my life.
I was like, all right, like, nah,
But
bro.
yeah, man, this was
y'all
definitely.
gotta excuse me, bro. Like at work today, some dude mentioned some weird shit. Asking something about my wife being pregnant. I'm like, what the fuck y'all talking about, bro? Like, what do you mean? Like, I never told you anything about that shit. Like,
Right, so fuck is you breaking it
Right,
up?
like, what
fuck
is
are
you
you bringing
talking
it up for,
about?
bro? So like, y'all gotta excuse me. Y'all gotta excuse that because it was something that happened earlier. I'm like, what the fuck again?
Nah, I feel you.
Yeah.
Well, nah, shit, man. My brothers, man, this definitely was powerful. We just hit the hour mark. We ain't gotta beat the dead horse or nothing, man. I definitely think this was definitely some good content to put out. Brothers, I hope, you know what I'm saying, that you just continue to go after what you want and find happiness in your situation. It don't have to be perfection. It just have to be happiness. You know what I'm saying? So
it just need to be reflection, bro. And we
facts,
perfection, it should be reflection.
Facts.
Let it be you.
So go and get them people, y'all YouTubes and stuff, and have them follow y'all, man. We gonna just keep putting it in y'all face, man. You know what I'm saying? Go subscribe to Creative Knowledge TV. I'm gonna end it with a video anyway, so y'all know how I do. Go ahead, y'all.
Yes, sir. You can subscribe
ahead,
to me on YouTube, Just Zayn, Zaiyan. I'm going through my body transformation right now. I'm in the gym and I'm putting up the footage and kind of just being able to even if it's 6 months from now, just looking back at the process and sharing it with the world, man. Because I feel like there's somebody just like me who needs that push and can't find it. So that's who I'm doing that for right now. And then the content I'll add more content. But go ahead, brother.
For sure. Follow me at Hip Hop Pod on Instagram, Hip Hop Story on YouTube, and also got a look at my podcast, Hip Hop Historian. I just talk about hip hop, how hip hop is in everything, all aspects of our lives, how we the culture. Also, little talking about sales. I'm talking about this stuff too, about how to get your merchandise out there, about how to actually sell yourself to people, if that makes any sense. So follow me at them things with them skills. I'm gonna open up another page called TJ the Cold Caller, where I'm gonna go over different ways for you to actually use cold calling to bring in real estate leads and things like that. So if anybody needs some game, get at me. Y'all take care.
Yes, sir. Much love to you, man.
Yes, sir. Much love, y'all, man. Gonna drop this video and we out of here.
Peace.
Jelahi, it's really life. Put it on my brothers. Let's go. Yeah. Niggas, hell, I don't know how much I trust them. Based on how much I love them. It's only me and my brothers here like we ballin' in the bubble. My thoughts muffled, I try not to get them all into this struggle. I really pull up subtle if you giving your rebuttals. If I knew you was the one that was gonna check next, I would've told you I love you. Damn, brother, all we had was each other. Shit get lethal with weapons like Danny Glover. The marathon continues like Nipsey Hussle. Make you run with DMC like Russell. But let me get off that subject, I'm on to the next one. Herbal essence, strengthening my earthly presence. The mind is really the murder weapon. I'm always going for first place, I ain't heard a second. Hit me if it's worth the blessing. Fell off a few times, but they gave me reference. I had to take a second. If you ain't talking money, I tell you take a message. Blowing 93 gas, y'all smoking 87. Wait a second, I traded the Chevy because the Mercedes better. Now they pay me better. Yeah, look how I'm walking the beat. One of the original members. Watch how you talking to me. Cause I got niggas right behind me that'll leave you chalked in the street. And yeah, y'all be at the bank, but not as often as me. It's a instant DOA. I'm Jamal Crawford with heat. Let's go. Yeah. Smooth numbers and I'm counting up them blue hunters. Boy, been gone a few summers, about 2 summers, but back to when you gotta lose something. Let's do something. Let's go. UPS the move coming. That's new money. Let's move. Spot him, got him, blick the car. I see a dude coming. Catch a food running, he gon' need some new shoes, dummy. Yeah. That cologne be my kush though. Stay getting paper, I belong in the bookstore. If you want beef, we staking out. And yeah, I cook those. See how I made it through this song without a hook though? This block one-stop shop like Cook Bros. That's real Chicago shit. If you know, you know. Jelahi, it's life. I love it. I hate it. Music is my life.